COVID came.
COVID yakauya.
Economies came down.
Nyika dzikawira pasi.
There was a man who was never into selling of any medical consumables.
Kune murume wakanga asinei nekutengesa zvinhu zvemuzvipatara.
Got an opportunity to buy masks.
Akawana mukana wekutenga mamaski.
Started selling masks.
Atanga kuatengesa mamaski.
Out of that crisis
mumamiriro ezvinhu akaipa iwayo
comes an opportunity.
Pakauya mukana.
There are corporations that have reached their billions and trillions.
Kune makambani apa mari zhinji
because they are powerful enough to create an economic chaos.
Nokuti vane simba rekukonzeresa matambudziko munyika.
And they come back to correct it.
Vouya vogadzirisa matambudziko iwayo.
And they make money.
Voita mari.
You are not controlling them, they are controlling you.
Havasi kutungamira uko vari kutungamira iwe.
You are not controlling them, they are controlling you.
Hauziriwe une simba pamusoro pavo, ivo ndo vane simba pamusoro pako.
They decide.
Ndo vanoita sarudzo.
Who controls the world? Which country is above other countries? Which nation is superior? The United States, they've appointed themselves as the prefect. They determine what happens. They control. They believe they are powerful, they are strong. You would think it is the American government. You have to keep on investigating. It's not even the American government. No? Because the government is set in that position by certain corporations. There are individuals that determine who gets into power. Next election. Those ones, they don't even vote. They don't line up. They don't approach the ballot box. Because they know where this thing happens. There are private organizations that will determine who reigns over their ideas. You are in power as long as they are interested. And those organizations are not Christian organizations. These are guys who have understood that the world is run by ideas. So they know, they sit and they discuss who is going to be the next leader. You see now? Yet they were supposed to be, it's not rigging, it's not manipulating the result. You know, do you know to a certain extent, like I've told you before, a person was not even supposed to be allowed to vote if he doesn't have a property. Being a citizen should never be the only qualification. You must have something worth protecting. Because what are you afraid of? If you have nothing to protect. Oh, okay, let's talk about that. I'm just being honest. Even for you to become a citizen, whether it's in Dubai, whether it's in Britain, whether it's in America, if you can buy a property, they can tell you if you have this property, you have invested so much into this economy, immediately you are given citizenship. Permanent residence. Why? You have invested into our economy. Why? You have interest in the prosperity of this region. So I'm asking you this question. If you have nothing to protect, what makes you care about voting for the right person? If you have nothing to lose, you have nothing to gain. You vote according to your investment into that economy. Everywhere. That's what they say. Mushona ya vachiti unovotera chairman we diba asina mombe. That's what they say. When a chairman we diba monovotera asina mombe.
You vote for a man without any cattle for him to be the chairman of the dip.
Are you following this? Are you following this? That is why some people cannot understand why a man of God should stand here and say, thank you for the roads. Because they think we are all here to preach. Every time. They think I'm just... That thank you is not coming from a man of God. It's coming from a businessman. What are you talking about? Are you telling me that in this country we still have people at the age of voting who do not understand the importance of connections road-wise? Honestly, you can hear a mature person, all breasts out, fully grown, nothing else is coming out, is fully, he tells, do you think we can eat roads? So you can't see food there, and you still can vote. If I am into transport business, because I know the food that I bring for you Zimbabweans here, I know. So it matters to me how fast the food arrives. But then if a person who doesn't own anything except a YouTube account, it's an intellectual demon that helps people not to what? To think. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Can I teach you something? Can I teach you something? Can I teach you something? It's not now. You remember some years back I was standing here and I was preaching. I said I went to Chirundu. And I said we saw trucks up to about 15 kilometers, 20 kilometers. Weeks and weeks before they can cross. Look at how that has destroyed not just the business sector, even the families are destroyed. There is a clinic for STIs. In Chirundu, that queue, that crisis has invited another crisis. A hospital just for STIs in Chirundu. So if you are a preacher of righteousness, you must understand what poverty leads to. Marriages are broken economically. You expect me not to be happy? I know. I've been driving for how many years? Now my daughter can drive. Now my daughter has a license.
mwanasikana wangu haani license.
You think I'm not happy when I see her driving in a road that I never drove in?
Munoti handifari here kumuona achichikaira
What a
munzira
case.
yandinambobvira ndambochikaira.
Since independence,
Kubva
same road where I was
patakawana-
driving, you want her to be driving in the same road. I should see that and be quiet. Get away!
Zvondofara.
Yekwako iyo.